Hi everyone, it's good to have you with us on KREM 2 News. First at 4, I'm Jane McCarthy.
Welcome everyone, I'm Mark Hanrahan. Tom Sherry is off today. Well, don't let the sunshine fool you. We are expecting thunderstorms to move into our area.
Some of you are already seeing some storm activity out there. Crystal shared this photo with us on Facebook. You can see the dark clouds rolling through the Sprague area there. Meteorologist Thomas Patrick is in the Weather Center now, tracking what you can expect and what kind of severe weather will hit when. Thomas.
Yeah, so the line of storms has started to develop south of I-90, and yeah, the Sprague area already seeing a little bit of rain, but even farther to the south, there's a severe thunderstorm warning that's highlighted in the orange box here for the Lewiston and Clarkston area. That severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 4:30 p.m. There's certainly plenty of lightning associated with that storm as well. So if we pull off that lightning layer, you can see the red and the pink shades that is moving towards Lewiston. It'll be there at around 4:20, give or take a couple minutes there. The lightning is a big threat as well. So in addition to some hail, high winds, but there's that lightning potential for the next 30 minutes here. So we got 47 cloud to ground lightning strikes just in the last 15 minutes for that vicinity. So all that moving into Lewiston and Clarkston in the next 30 minutes here. As for Ritzville, Sprague, and even up towards Wilbur, a little bit of rain that is moving straight northward. That is kind of moving in the direction of Cheney and Spokane, running into the radar blind spot though. So viewer reports going to be very important there. All of us under a severe thunderstorm watch until 8 o'clock tonight. That's when that severe threat with the hail, the wind, the heavy rains, that potential exists for about 4 more hours. So the latest forecast there and when you can expect the heaviest thunderstorms and the potential for severe weather in your area all coming up in just a few minutes.
The verdict reads, we, the jury, find the defendant, Joshua J. Mobley, guilty of the crime of murder in the second degree as charged.
After less than a day of deliberating, a jury found Joshua Mobley guilty of second-degree murder. This is in the death of 10-month-old Caden Henry. In 2017, Mobley provided child care for his wife's co-worker, Crystal Henry. Well, that same night, Henry woke up to find her baby dead. She told investigators Mobley brought Caden to her in different clothing than he was wearing that morning. And at the time, he told her to leave the toddler alone and let him sleep. Court documents say Caden died of blunt force trauma.
Whenever there's a loss of life, it's terrible. But when an innocent baby loses his life at the hands of a trusted person, that makes it exceptionally awful.
Meantime, Mobley's defense attorney and both families declined to comment. He is set to be sentenced next month.
Well, Pullman was her hometown, and now the family of the University of Utah student shot and killed on campus plans on filing a lawsuit against the university.
Lauren McCluskey was killed by her ex-boyfriend back in October. The lawsuit claims the school failed to protect her. Coming up new at 5 o'clock tonight, we look at the family's plans moving forward. Washington Governor Jay Inslee is preparing to take the national stage tonight in Miami. He is participating in the first Democratic presidential debate of the 2020 election.
Governor Inslee promised to address climate change at tonight's debate. While in Florida, Inslee spoke about the environment's impact on health and economic opportunities.
Every place is affected in a different way. You know, you got floods in the Midwest, you got fires in California, and to think of this issue of gentrification and housing is, I don't think a lot of people have probably thought about it.
Inslee will share the stage with 9 other candidates, including Senators Elizabeth Warren and Cory Booker. Another debate for the 10 other Democratic candidates will be held tomorrow.
After more than a month of negotiating, former special counsel Robert Mueller has agreed to testify before Congress.
At a news conference back in May, Mueller said he did not want to testify, arguing his report on the investigation into Russian election interference speaks for itself. But Democrats have more questions about the contacts between Trump campaign officials and Russians.
I think it's very important that the American people hear from Mr. Mueller as to what he did find, what the results of that 2-year investigation were.
The White House will not try to block Mueller from testifying, but that does not mean the president supports it. The president responded to the news in a 2-word tweet: presidential harassment.
The Mueller thing never stops. There was no collusion, there was no obstruction, there was no nothing. How many times do we have to hear it? It never ends. It just keeps going on and on.
Mueller is set to testify on July 17th. A group in Idaho is taking the first step to legalize medical marijuana. The Idaho Cannabis Coalition filed an initiative petition with the Secretary of State's office. If the petition is approved by the Secretary of State and the Attorney General, organizers will need to collect more than 55,000 signatures to have medical marijuana on the 2020 ballot.
A spokesperson with the coalition says the initiative is meant to bring Idaho up to speed with marijuana laws in neighboring states. What we were needing to hear there is the fact that the medical marijuana initiative will protect patients and caregivers, according to the spokesperson. The initiative is for medical marijuana only. It will not legalize cannabis for recreational use. Well, sentencing hearings for 2 truck drivers in Idaho now delayed. The men are facing possible prison time for hauling hemp plants across Idaho.
This happened back in April of last year. The 2 men were transporting 900 hemp plants from a licensed hemp farm in Colorado. The plants were supposed to be delivered to a licensed farm in Oregon, but the drivers were arrested and charged with felony possession of marijuana.
Prosecutors agreed to push sentencing back so they can have more time to look into the 2018 Farm Bill. A key component of that bill was to remove hemp from the list of controlled substances. But Idaho lawmakers have not changed state laws to align with that bill.
The 2 patients with the measles in Latah County are now fully recovered. That's according to the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare.
Staff there do not believe there will be any new cases of the measles in Idaho, but they are worried about another infection. It's on the rise. It is hepatitis A. So far, there have been 26 connected cases of hepatitis A in Idaho this year. It's hard to track the disease since people do not typically show any symptoms. But if hepatitis A goes untreated, it can cause long-term liver damage.
The Spokane International Airport hosted an emergency exercise earlier today. You might have noticed dozens of emergency vehicles and first responders near the airport. Well, no need to worry. It was just a drill. The FAA requires the airport to practice its emergency response plan once every 3 years. Participants say teamwork is key.
The time to have those relationships is now, and the time to make sure that we iron out any issues that we might have with communications or logistics. All of those things are much better to iron out now than in the event that we have an actual incident and there's any issues that we haven't ironed out ahead of that.
Well, in other news tonight, Hoop Fest is almost here. Crews are setting up the Bennett block today, and that includes the center court, the Hoop Fest store, and the Toyota shoot-off court. For those of you participating, this is where team check-ins will be. Check-in starts tomorrow afternoon, but the brackets will be posted tonight after 8 o'clock tonight. I know a lot of folks looking forward to that.
Yeah, always fun. Well, 20 years ago, most Americans didn't go anywhere without their checkbooks. With so many people now swiping and chipping and sending money electronically, personal checks could become a thing of the past.
So we want to know, when was the last time you wrote a check? You can share your answer on the Vote Now tab on the KREM 2 app or go to krem.com/vote. Monique Grego with our San Diego sister station looked into if personal checks are really as obsolete as some people think they are.
Even just 20 years ago, most Americans didn't go anywhere without this, their trusted checkbook and ledger. But nowadays,
do you have a checkbook?
No, sorry. I just use credit card.
When was the last time you wrote a personal check?
I'd say about 3 years ago.
It's pretty much old school.
I don't even know how to write it anymore.
With so many people swiping, chipping, and apping their money around.
Venmo. We use Venmo. We use Zelle.
The personal check is no doubt a dwindling form of payment, but is it really in danger of going extinct?
Some person might write you a check, but your check might bounce.
In the early 2000s, some experts were predicting the paper payments would be obsolete by the year 2021.
Going into a digital world and people are kind of using the Bitcoins, the cryptocurrencies.
But according to a 2017 Federal Reserve payment study, while check payments dropped by half from around $40 billion in 2000 to less than $20 billion in 2012, in recent years that trend has slowed to decline less than 1% annually. So in other words, the personal check is hanging on.
You think it'll ever make a comeback?
Probably not.
Most people we talked to couldn't believe just how trusting they were, carrying around a piece of paper with all their important financial and personal information.
Anybody could write a check and write your name on it for whatever amount they wanted.
And if you think millennials may signal the end of the personal check era, you may be wrong. A recent study found 42% still use them. Although the ones we talked to said when they see someone paying with a check, it just means they're,
in all honesty, just old.
It's weird.
Like, kind of weird, yeah.
Jeez, it's kind of harsh, right?
Yeah, right?
Dang.
Just old. Well, we asked you the last time you wrote a check.
Yeah, the number's kind of bouncing around right now, but 61%, the majority saying last week, another 20% saying last month. So there you go. Check still holding on.
There you go. All right.